somebody just came over our side of the road. Oh, that shocked me, that did. It sounded like it hit the back of the van, so when we get out we will have a look. Today's a really exciting day because we're heading to a show that we've never been to before. We've heard of it, but we've never actually been, and it looks amazing. And also there's somebody famous there, and we can't wait to see them.
Go wild and accidentally wee a tiny bit for your wow, wonderful wower host.
Hello everyone and welcome back. So we are here on this lovely CS site. Basically we're heading down to the show, but I'll just show you the CS site quickly first, because this is what, Bonington Farm?
Bonington Farm, and the reason we're at a CS is because we're heading to Campervan Campout.
Yeah, that's right. So looking forward to that. Yeah,
but from our house to where it is quite busy, isn't it? Traffic's quite busy. It took us 2 hours. We thought it'd take us an hour and 10 minutes or something, but it took us 2 hours to get here with the traffic.
Always takes longer. Always takes longer in the motorhome. Then it was quite busy. Always is around these areas. So we thought it'd be better to come here, do half the journey. We've got an hour's journey to go, but we thought rather than do it on Friday morning when the traffic would even be worse. So if you're looking for somewhere to stop off before you get to the show, this is about 26 miles. It's ideal really, but look at the space you get. I'm gonna leave you guys because I've got to log on because it's Friday morning. The show opens at 8. It's now about 9:30, so we are going to head off there. But I'm going to jump in the front on my computer because I am working from home today. So there's 5 pitches here because it's a CS site, Caravanning Motorhome Camping and Caravanning Club. Get that right. But look at the size. All this space. So plenty of space for your awning and everything like that. Very, very peaceful. And you're sort of overlooking this field. It has got an Nelson point. It's got a service area to do your water and grey waste. We've got to find the grey waste hole. Apparently it's near one of the caravans up there, so we will look for that. We're excited to get on to the show, so I'm going to go get the services done. I'm just lifting the van, so I'm putting it in off-road mode, basically just so we don't scrape the underneath, because there is some I suppose, you know, when you go onto the country tracks and then you've got the big mound in the middle, so the divots where the wheels go, so that's what I worry about, is the mound in the middle. So you got that, so I just like to lift the van completely up, and it was all right getting in, so it'll be all right getting out. I'll just show you what it looks like in the off-road mode. So that's the highest point from the rear. It always looks like it's higher at the front, but it does give you plenty of space underneath, a lot better than what it was.
These roads, there's a problem with these bushes. They don't cut them, and you can tell they don't because the signs are behind them half the time. Somebody just came over our side of the road, clipped our wing mirror. Lee said he's flew off, didn't it? Yeah, so he's just totally flown off. His fault. Ours is perfectly fine. That's proven to me that the wing mirror protectors work. Oh, that shocked me, that did. It sounded like it hit the back of the van, so when we get out we will have a look. Hopefully it's fine, but
it looks all fine from here.
We'll have a look when we stop. They really need to cut these hedges back because that's the problem. Here we go.
Nearly had me there. Thank you for the driveway.
Jesus. But you can see, look, the bushes come right over. There's no need for it. Can't park there, mate.
Alright, so bit of a nightmare journey to get here, actually. The roads ain't the best round here, with the trees sticking right out and low. Yeah, it's so much easier in France because you get none of this. Very rarely, anyway.
Gets you a bit when you hear something hitting your van and you can't see it, what it looks like at the moment.
Right, what does this one say? This says
camping straight on.
Camping straight on. Campers. Well, there's the field looking at it.
Right, we'll just get booked in and we'll let you know.
How we doing, buddy? All right?
You booked in for the weekend?
Yeah, the weekend, yeah.
Right, no problem. You just follow these vehicles round. The girls will sort you for all your passes and everything like that.
Lovely.
All right, you have a good weekend.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Looks like EHU is up that way, and some other maybe groups or something, but General is down this bumpy track.
Yeah, look. Let's get over the...
Do you want your off-road? So what time are we on? We're on just gone 11 o'clock. It's open from 8, and there'll be people driving here after work and that, I guess.
I think it's a good idea, actually, because it's, if you say like 1 o'clock, everyone's trying to pile in at 1. 8 o'clock, everyone's spacing out.
Right, we're parked up. Let's go see if there's any damage to the side of the motorhome. See, I heard a bang around here somewhere. No, it looks all right. There's a scratch there. There's a little scratch on the decal.
Is there?
Yeah. That's. I don't know if that was already there. No damage at all. Well, these bloody wind mirror protectors do well, don't they?
The level.
Yep. Just saying, there's a tiny little scratch. I don't know if that was already there.
That took it.
That wasn't there then, no?
No.
Just that. I can't see anything else, can you?
No, I can't. So that is ideal. I never thought they would actually work, but let's have a little look where it
We
hit.
did, because you bought them.
I bought them in the hope they'd work. And to be honest, he smashed me light. Look at that.
All right. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot.
Yeah, okay, so that's going to cost me, innit? There we go. The bowl's still in, so that's good. It's just the cover. So I don't know if I can get a new cover. But I'm going to have to get that sorted before we go away again. Anyway, it's all right for now, as long as the rain don't get in there.
Oh, what a shame. We thought this obviously did a good job, because it's still where it should be.
It's just hit that.
It hasn't bent over or anything like that, so...
So, yeah. Okay. Well, here's what it is. And I'm going to have to try and see if I can... I don't know if it's a complete new unit. Or...
Can you claim on insurance on that?
Yeah, probably, but I'm wondering if you can just take that bit out. It's just a cover. So I have to
Because
have
it's
a
an
look at
accident, somebody hit you and they hit and run, innit, really?
that. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
So that's
Yeah, it should
what
be
it
like
is.
that.
So, yeah.
That's what he's broken off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
And he's not followed his ear to stop, and he didn't, or anything like that.
At the end of the day, you know, it was on a road that I couldn't turn around on. He was a van, so he probably couldn't turn around either. So it's what it is. In the need of a dash cam, I think. Anyway, let's enjoy the show. I'm going to worry about that later and probably put a bit of tape on it or something just to protect it from rain. Although we ain't got rain this weekend. So
I wish I'd had the camera on. I really do.
we're 94% battery and we're getting good charging from solar. Before Jodie says it, I thought I'll tell you.
On a positive note.
Yeah, and it was like 80. Yeah, we was down to 80%. Anyway, done a lot yesterday. Yeah, all good.
Right,
Water
so
pump on.
right, we're not going to let it spoil our show.
No.
Deal with it when we get back. Keep tuned in and see what we get up to on the show. Right, we've got these fans on. It's absolutely roasting, so you might hear them in the background.
Yeah.
You've got one blowing out and one sucking in.
But it's keeping it cool in here.
Sucking out.
Yeah.
One blowing in.
Yeah.
That's
One
what I
taking
meant.
air out, one pushing air in. Only on 60%, but it's keeping it nice and cool. That with the silver screen on as well. Yeah, it's nice and cool in the cab.
Yeah, it's good actually. Yeah, and it's about 28 outside.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It feels hot today though.
Yeah, so we're going to go for a wander, but first I just wanted to update you because we were really worried about how much that was going to cost, that wing mirror, wasn't we?
Yeah.
And I did look into it and our thoughts were correct. You have to report it to the police to be able to claim, and then you lose your no claims possibly, and then your excess and all that kind of stuff, your excess.
Yeah, not worth it.
I don't know how much that is, but it's probably the same price as the wing mirror itself maybe. So I don't know.
No, it's only about 100 quid.
Oh, is it?
Excess, yeah. But it's the no claims and stuff like that. I don't want to lose. Anyway, Jodie found it online. I went on Amazon. You can pick the wing mirror indicator up for about 9 quid. So I've got one ordered and it'll be delivered tomorrow.
It's a cover, isn't it?
Yeah, and it won't be delivered here tomorrow, so it'll be delivered at
that'd be weird.
a home address. So when I get back, I can get it swapped out.
So we can relax now, because otherwise that would have been on your. The reason I looked, it would have been on Lee's mind all weekend.
Yeah. So I might just tape it up some point over the weekend, just in case we get a bit of rain before I can fit the new one. I don't want water getting in it.
Right, we're off for a wander. We'll pick you back up again later.
Right. Well, I've cracked open my first inches cider. Can't beat a bit of cider in the summer. Got the table out. We got given this windbreak actually from Craig and Julie. So thanks, guys. And I'm going to be starting a barbecue in a minute. But first, I'm going to have a chill out with a bit of cider. Barbie is now on. So we've got the chili pork, some sausages. If we don't eat them all, we can have some later, and a burger each. And that still leaves plenty tomorrow because we've got a kebab and everything. But it's the first time this year getting the barbie out, so it's nice. Quick and easy. So once we've had this, we'll probably go down to the bottom, go and see some friends, and then see what's on offer at the show. We have had a walk around and stuff. And we've bought something actually. Ah, that's a point. We'll show you what we got. Show them what we bought.
Oh, that's what I was getting a camera in my face for. So Lee wants me to show you this toaster that we bought. We did say the only thing we'd really want to buy if we came to one of the shows is a toaster. We found a shop or a stall that sells them, but there wasn't much choice, just this one. There was actually only 2 of them left. So I believe. So anyway, we bought it 20 quid, don't know if that's a good deal or not, don't know how much toasters. I'll have to have a look on Amazon and see if it's a good deal or not. But it said it was clearance, 20 quid. And I'll get a box, see what it looks like. Yeah, so that's the toaster, Make Outdoor Revolution. It looks alright actually, seems okay. What we'll do is we'll test this out at some point when we're here. We don't have any bread at the moment to put in it. And we will see what it's like against the inverter and everything and the battery, see how much power it uses. Sometimes we want breakfast, we don't want cereal, and then we end up cooking eggs and bacon every time, and it's quite heavy in the morning to have that every time. So sometimes just want to stick a couple of pieces of bread in here. And they said stick a couple of pieces of toast in here, but it's not toast till it comes out, is it? So a couple of pieces of bread in here, and then have a couple of slices of toast in it. It's a lot easier and a lighter option.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to us at the show.
You're going to say welcome back to the channel then, weren't you?
No, I weren't. No, so it's now day 2 of the show, actually. So yesterday we spent a bit of time socialising and catching up with certain people. And yeah, it was great, and meeting new people as well. So it was all good.
We're in general, which is a little bit of a walk.
Yeah.
Down, so we, like Lee said, we were socialising, then we were going to go for an hour to the music, but by the time we'd walked back up here, we couldn't be bothered to go for half an hour because it would have finished.
Yeah, it would have all finished.
We missed out last night.
It sounded good.
Sounded really good, yeah.
Good. So,
and the videos that have been put up this morning from last night look good.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and it was probably my sort of music actually in that era.
Well, it's going to be good tonight as well. So we'll take you with us tonight. We'll take you with us today and show you around. And
we'll show you some of the stands. But you know, it's a typical Warner show. They've got all the stands here. I think there's even vehicles for sale as well.
It's not as many vehicles. No, it's not like a huge Warner. It's more a smaller version of like Vanlife Festival, I would say, something like that, isn't it?
Yes,
smaller version.
The sun today is not shining as much as a bit of cloud cover, but it did get hot yesterday. So
yeah, it was really hot in here. And what I like though, we went out and left one fan blowing in, one fan sucking out, and when we came back it was nice and cool in here, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it just kept the van at a decent temperature.
Yeah. I think though, if we was in the heat like we were in Portugal before, I think them two plus maybe the USB fans as well.
Yeah.
Just so you've got it focused on yourself, them fans. I think that would be, because that does keep the van cool, but if you sat at the front, I think a fan on you would help.
I would say it's nothing like air conditioning. However, air conditioning takes a lot of power. So you've got to balance up.
You left these on yesterday. We came back and it was still 100%.
Yeah, battery was still 100%. These basically run off the solar yesterday. I threw the battery, but i.e. the battery charge didn't drop and the fans were running all day. It's good. Yeah.
Right, enough of that. We need to come and show you what the show looks like. Is it a sliders day today?
Sliders, and I'm taking my shades just in case.
Come on, I'm waiting for you again. I'm always waiting for you.
Well, no rush. It is absolutely packed, this event. Nice to see everyone enjoying the sunshine and getting back out for the season, really.
We still need to get a flag, you know. We don't have a flag.
Yeah, maybe. Now that, over there.
That's a vehicle, isn't it?
That's a big one. You need a big family if you got that, and I think they probably have, but you know, driving that around, I'll be a bit worried getting that on and off the grass in the damper months.
Looks cool though.
It does look cool. If you come to this event, it doesn't matter what you got. You can have a tent, a caravan, a camper van, or a motorhome. It doesn't matter. Self-build or coach built or A-class, doesn't matter. It's just about coming here, getting together and enjoying it.
There is an area with some self-builds on, so I'll see if we can have a look at them.
Yeah.
There is a YouTube specific area down there somewhere, and lots of stalls.
And talks and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's some talks on. We're going to hopefully get to see some of them. So I think this van is meant to represent this festival.
Well, that's a colour, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is a map anyway, so you can sort of see how big it is. But we're kind of up here somewhere. I think we're around here, and all the stands and everything down there. Look at that one there. That's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all relaxed this morning, isn't it?
Look at the little terrace bit. One's got a front door, where's a back door?
Yeah.
So we're going to go up this one first?
Yeah, we go up this one first. As you can see, it's got the normal stands and everything. Vehicles for sale. That's the new Fiat bodywork, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's how that looks.
On the grill and that,
On the grill, yeah.
Then we're into stalls. Some stalls up there, we'll go up there in a minute. Hey Lee, spot an ice cream van up there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it too early?
Bit early.
You like bit early for an ice cream.
For your whippy.
I am a Mr. Whippy this year.
Pick and mix cocktails, they're back again. It's a bit early for some of that just now, but we will be back and have a free sample, I think, and maybe buy a bottle of something, see how we feel later.
See how we feel, yeah.
This is the built not bought campers area.
Okay, yeah, so they're doing talks and stuff like that, as you can see on there.
Yeah.
Different power setups and stuff like that.
Let's go and have a look and see who's about, if anyone's about. Oh look, they've got breakfast on the go as well.
Right.
And that's their Overlander Celebration logo, because they do a Newbury show in July. Speaking to Adam there, that's his van. He's got his solar panel on, he's got a massive solar panel. It's not really effective because they've stuck him inside. Bless him. So he's had to hook up. We've got Vanlife Eats. Just in here, preparing for his next workshop.
And just like with all these shows, if you fancy doing something slightly different, or you need to get some aggression out, they have got the shooting range and it looks like bow and arrow and axe throwing. So you can get yourselves on there. Archery, that's what you call, not bow and arrows. I sound a bit like a cowboy, innit? Yeah. That'd be at the Western.
And this is like bushcraft kind of thing, I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very smoky.
They do like little sessions, different things as well. What I've found is there's loads of independent, different things going on, which is quite nice. And you do get the timetables, but it's all online. You don't get anything when you get here, apart from your wristband. Oh, I stink now.
Stink of smoke now. Yeah, well, maybe we'll move forward a bit from that.
Stinks.
Yeah.
We just managed to get caught in that.
You've got the family activities, so they're all over here. And you've got all the different trampolines and bouncy castles.
Oh, there you go, look, it says the bushcraft on here.
Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, they basically got fire demos, fire lighting, paracord bracelets. Yes, there's quite a few things on there.
Here you go, Lee. Hula competition.
Oh.
You'd be all right at that. It depends whether it's a hula hoop or hula.
Oh, right, the hula.
Somebody's on at about 1:30 that I want to see.
Okay.
So we'll go and see them.
Yeah, and if you want to know where the hub is, that's basically the hub in there where they do all the talks and stuff, which is good for, you know, information. It's all variety of different people that do the talks, so a variety of different experience, same as any show really. And the stands all come around this side. So if you need accessories, need anything like that, festival hats, then that's your place to be, or toasters. But we didn't bring bread, did we? We said that. We didn't bring bread. All we bought, so we got the toaster now, but it is so much better to have that. And hopefully, well, we ain't tried it yet. We should really try it.
There is a little shop that's not far away from where we are in general, but I don't know if it's a long way to get out to get.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to walk to the shop today. There's enough walking around here. I think I've done about 14,000 steps yesterday. So, but no, we'll check this out and see how far we can get down here without buying anything.
Look at this sweet stall, they're really huge.
I'll prize Jodie away. It does look pretty cool. Look at the size of that fudge. That's all down here as well, look.
Wow.
Death by white chocolate fudge. Look at this, right? Hang on, I'm going to go that way first. Watch me get it wrong now. Oh, I'm rubbish at it. You do it.
Let a professional show you how it's done. What's the best way? We'll go this way. Put your hand underneath.
You ready? How's that work? And then you can go that way.
I drink alcohol any time of the day.
He says.
You can't, but your alignment's got to be good.
See which one you want.
Look at that. I might get myself one of them. So we've just come across another stand, and it's our friends actually. So Wheelers in the Wild. So they've got their own YouTube channel, and actually they're here doing a stand, bike back. But Trev is going to explain a little bit about it. So if you come into the daylight, Trev, what have we got here?
Little tracker. It's a Bluetooth tracker. It's designed to go on the bottle cage mounts, which is what the two holes for. And so if you see on this little demo thing, that would be the frame. That would be your bottle cage mount, and then it's bolted onto that, and you can put the cage on the top of it.
And I suppose it's all just done off an app, so you can basically keep track of your bike.
Yeah, it all works off the Find My app if you've got an iPhone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's linked in with that.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
Yeah, you just click add another item, click the button on the back, it pops up, and you just call it a...
So what's the cost to get one of these?
On the website, they're $39.99.
Yeah.
And for a single one at the show, we're doing $35.99.
Yeah. So to basically...
10%. Yeah.
To protect your kit, I mean, this is ideal then. And not only that, if you're like me, you might put it in a town somewhere, forget where it is, and you can find it again.
Exactly, that's right, yeah. And if you haven't got an iPhone, we've got Android ones.
Okay. Oh right, okay. So they're coming in.
Hopefully
right.
in a few weeks' time.
Yeah. So
hopefully
if you're not like us and gone on the dark side of Apple, then just wait for the Android ones.
Yeah.
And you can even attach them to your little kiddies, so if they run off, you can find them. That's another.
And it's waterproof as well.
So if you're looking for a bit of protection, or a tracker for your bikes or your gadgets, then head over to Bike Back.
Extra level security.
Yeah, definitely.
We know currently that there's 3,000 ex-veterans homeless in the UK. The government want to help. We're not very happy about it, so we've set up our own poppy lottery for you guys.
Any of you guys wanted to sign up to the lottery, what's the best way to do that?
Go on.
So online?
royalbritish.org.uk.
So help these homeless people, veterans that are not being looked after, help them get off the streets.
With Hearing, there is a new club in town, and it actually has got quite a nice vibe to it. So we're just going to go up to the van club and just ask them what that's about, because we're hearing good things, and there's a few people we know that have been on some of their rallies, and we are hearing good things about it. I'm here with James at the van club. And you're one of the representatives, or?
Yeah, one of the founders.
One of the founders of the club. So, explain a little bit about what this new club is about.
Yeah, sure. So we're a rally meetup club throughout the UK. So we do, this year alone, we're doing around 28, 30 meets. Yeah. Next year we'll be doing double that, so we're already booking in. Wow. And it's for like-minded individuals with motorhomes, campervan, van conversions as well. As long as you're self-contained, more than welcome to join. But don't think we're just sitting in a hall playing bingo. It's not that type of club.
Yes.
It's all about live music.
So has it got a bit more of a vibe for all ages rather than just one?
Yeah, families right up until, if you're 80 years old and you've still got that 30-year-old mentality, we're perfect, because we're all about live music, discos, singers, bands, games, entertainment. So everyone who's come so far to all our rallies, we've got 5-star reviews. Not one person has had a bad experience.
You can't beat 5-star reviews, and if you want to experience that and get on one of these rallies. So where are these rallies usually held? Are they just
throughout the whole of the UK?
The whole of the UK.
So on the website, on the events page, we have them all listed. You can just go on, book them, pay a deposit, or pay all the way through.
And website being thevanclub.co.uk. So which we will have a link in for anyway. And if you was to join, you can join online. I'm taking it. And what is the membership and how does that work?
So membership's £35 a year. And then you pay obviously your rally meetup fees, and everyone's a different price.
Thinking of something from here?
Well, you fancied a toasty, I think. So we've got today's special. What's that? The mature hunt?
I think so.
Barbecue chicken, bacon, cheddar, mozzarella. That'll do me then.
Here he comes with his toasters. Look at them.
Look at that. I even got a pot for some sauce for you in case you wanted some.
All right.
Napkins.
Sauce of a toasty before.
No, I've got some.
So what's that? Barbecue chicken, mozzarella cheese, bacon.
Yeah, and I don't know, that's like a mozzarella stick, I think.
Cool.
I'm going to dip that in my chilli.
Tuck in then. Well, that was lovely, but it wasn't overfilling, so we're coming for an ice cream.
Right, get me Mr. Whippy in. Lovely. Thank you very much. Perfect. Right, so as we've just come off the ice cream stand with our ice creams, we'll just quickly show you why it ain't busy. This here is the entertainment area, so that's the stage that way. They've got deck chairs and that out for people, but not many, so you might need your own chair if this is the sort of event you come to. Yeah, we're going to just chill out and eat these for a bit, until they're
I've
gone.
got one as well. So nice.
It's the afternoon now, and we're going to pop in and see some of the talks, aren't we?
See what's on. I think Tash and Wandering Bird are on.
Well, let's see what that's about.
Well, if it's going to plan, as it says on the sheet, should be solo female Vanlife.
Tash and friends.
So we're on our way back to the van now. We've had a good look round, and we will catch you on tonight's entertainment, I think.
Yeah, we'll do our best to, because it's music.
Yeah, we get a little bit here and there, just so you can see roughly what the entertainment is like.
Go wild and accidentally wee a tiny bit for your wow, 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 wonderful wower host, Sara Cox.
Campervan Campout, let me hear you scream! Are you ready to dance, ladies and gentlemen? Girls and boys, let's do this! Here we go!
Some people have winded their awnings in because they're actually leaving. They've probably got work or commitments on Monday.
Because the festival does stay open till Monday, and you can leave up till 12 o'clock on the Monday.
We had a good evening last night. It was Sara Cox that we saw last night, and doing a bit of DJ, and she was very good for the range of ages that were there, I would say. I wanted to show you something. So this is a travel hairdryer. Now, I've bought this myself because now we've got the new system. I would have actually tried it on the power banks, actually. I always find that I'm waiting around, or we're waiting around, because I can't dry my hair when I wash it in the shower. I have to just let it dry naturally, and it's sort of wasting our time, really. So I thought I'd get myself one of these, and ones I'd seen before, and I've actually tried one before, and it was rubbish. I'd have been there for 3 hours trying to dry my hair. It just didn't do anything. So I had another look online, and now we've got the new system, and I found this. It's quite a good one, actually. It's a travel one, folds up quite nice, fits in my cupboard perfectly, and it's quite good. And so I used it this morning, and it's been perfect, really. It didn't take long at all. I think even Lee was impressed how less time it took. Just a little air dry like that. And it's a Carmen one. And it's got, when we looked at it, I mean, the highest power it is 1,200 watts. But when we looked at it, it was exactly that, wasn't it? When we were looking at it on the app, see how much power it was draining. You can have it on the 500, sort of on a low, or you can have it on the high. But the low, you just take longer anyway, so it'd use the same power in my eyes. But yeah, perfect for me. Happy with that. So I'm not been given this one or anything like that to review. I just thought any of you ladies out there, or men with long hair out there, that hate the fact that you can't use a hairdryer when you're out travelling. It's a good little bit of kit. If you are interested, I will put it in the description from the Amazon link.
We have noticed as well, because a couple of people we know are down on this side of the showground, but you've got this whole area here really. So yeah, even a child daycare centre, no doubt open in the week. But yeah, thought I'd let you know.
What a shame I'd have put you in there.
But yeah, we thought we'd let you know that actually is quite a bit to the showground.
Oh yeah! Motorhome discoveries with us. Just chilling out with a bit of music.
Let's do it. It's so nice I have to live it twice when they call it reggae songs.
Levi Roots on a Sunday afternoon at Campervan Campout is giving away free energy drinks and free sauce if you dance for him. Right, so that's a wrap.
That's a wrap for this show. Yeah, it's been great actually. Really enjoyed this show. It's the people that you meet and everything while you're here. So, you know, thanks to everyone we have bumped into. We won't remember everyone's names. And it was nice to meet some people that we have had communication with in the past, face to face.
Been great speaking to you all, really enjoyed it. Levi Roots was funny, we've had a lot of comments about that. You know, yeah, like he got paid to do that, and then he's obviously promoting his sauce and his energy drinks. It's got a good. It's got. It was like
one big advert.
Yeah, it's got a good act there actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was different. So we sort of enjoyed that, and then we just had some like a saxophone act last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was quite nice, and we've met up with some of the people from YouTube and some friends that we've met that are not in YouTube, not do YouTube as well. We've had such a really good time talking to everybody. So this is a really good one for us.
Yes, I thought it was a pretty good show, if I'm honest, and I will probably come back again another year. I think that's it from us. Thanks again to everyone that supports the channel, everyone that subscribes, and we will catch you on the next one. So until then, bye.
See ya.